All right. What up? Holy cow. Max over here going crazy. I don't know what he's doing. Let me give him a quick little warning. Hey. They're out here they're paving the road outside. So I'm assuming that he's kind of yeah. I'm going to attempt a little short here, guys. I'm going to go for just a little scalpy. See if we can get a little scalp short. ES is at kind of a bit of a resistance level here. So we get a little bit of a pullback. Lower high here. Max is going crazy. Lower high here, and ES is kind of, like I said, at a pretty big resistance area. So I'm going to give it a quick try here. Kind of maybe standing in front of a freight train, but kind of a range play too here. Kind of a range play, right? Creating a sort of an idiot box right here. So I'm going to give it a quick try. What is going on with Max, man? He is I'm trying to call him in here so he'll stop barking. So let's see here. Obviously fighting the whole number here. What up to Mimi? Oh my goodness, guys. Had to give him a proper yell, I guess. All right. Let's see if we get a reaction here off this level. Again, kind of playing the range here. We're kind of building a bit of a bull flag looking like, but just kind of a little range play. I think we can get a few points. I don't know. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Yes, at that 69.90 level. So just looking for a little bit of a pullback. Nothing crazy. What up, Room? We don't have enough giveaways to give one away every stream, unfortunately, Room. I wish we did. I wish we did. Just looking for a little scalp here. I mean, nothing crazy. Come on. So much for the diet. No, I stuck to it, Lost Benny. I had salad for lunch, so Chick-fil-A salad. Chick-fil-A salad. Let's go. That was pretty good, actually. Was pretty good. Not bad, not bad. What'd you have for lunch? I've actually been sitting here pressing the button for a little bit and decided just go ahead and turn the stream on, because if I'm pressing the button, may as well, right? Took a couple of funded trades. Nothing, we're small red. Break even, basically, on a couple of these accounts. So need to get the flood blowing again. Jogging, yeah. You got a lot of good scalps. You're past your daily target. Let's go. Nice job. Trader King in the house. 817 for the day. Nice. Oh, drawing liquidity. Yeah, it looks like it. That previous day RTH high from a couple of days ago. But I'm expecting a bit of a retracement here. I mean, we might not get it. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Gold kind of bouncing off trend line there. A little 90 drama, just expecting a pullback here on the ES. So, yeah, Solo, I think 817 does kind of make sense, but just look for a little bit of a pullback if we can get it. I was actually looking for a retest of the 80 level to get long earlier, but it did not give me a retest. 0 retest, sir, is what it told me. We need a sweep of the lows to push to 819, possibly Dylan. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. YOLO silver? Nah. There's no minimum solo. You can do whatever you want with Apex there. There's no minimum. Scalper's paradise. Do whatever you want. I get logged in here. All right. Okay. Let me get my music back going. Oh, I do need to make sure y'all can't hear that. All right, good, you can't. You can't hear it. 1,000 ticks, yeah. Well, I guess it's going to that RTH high. Well, we'll see what we get. I do think it's probably going to run that 818 area, but I don't know. Look for that to be a little bit of a soup area. I am in over here on, I don't know, like 4 or 5 fundeds with a bit of a better average. I could have waited for that 817 or whatever to be ran. Could have waited for the 818 to be ran. And we might do that because if this thing pushes down to like 805, I'm going to go break even. And then I'll wait on it if it doesn't give me the 10 points right here. Needs to get down to like 805. I'll move the stop in. Actually, about 805. If not, we might add into the short at the 818. I do think it's going to run the 818, so I do think it probably runs it. Stopped you out. Let's go. Oh, 610 TP. TP was at 15. That sucks. Again, I want this to retest the 805s here. Retest 805. I'm going to put the stop in. Maybe 806, actually. Holding that 9 EMA there pretty steadily, pretty sturdy there. That's what I'm looking for it to kind of test there, to kind of move the stop in over here on these accounts. I just thought to myself, like, if I long up here, it probably pulls back. So I may as well short, right? There we go. Stops in. On the fundeds. Come on. Get through there one time. One time. Oh, darn. I was trying to cover commissions there. There we go. That may not even cover it. All right, I'll wait on the fundeds for that, for it to run that 818. Although it is kind of giving the reaction now. Do the opposite of the opposite. That's right. I would normally have tried to take a long there. What? Something just said order filled. Are P&Ls moving? Okay, I don't know what that was, but it said order filled. You like the volume spike indicator? I'm still in the short over here. I don't know why I said order filled. It's weird. Let me check the other ones. I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm gonna take the short if we can clear out that 818 area, 819. Let's look for a little scalp. Guys, the Apex 90% off sale does end tonight. Use code MYTH, MYTH. Not code MM, code MYTH for that. They did extend the activation fee, $65 through the 11th of January. Apex, our Bulanox 91% off ends tonight as well. Use code MM. Remember, the 91% off Bulanox does rebill at 91% off, so it's very nice. Those do end tonight. Buy one, get one free. Funded Futures Network, 50% off, code MM. Take Private Trader, 40% off, no activation fee. Daily payouts, code MM. Trade Day, 40% off, no activation fee. Daily payouts, code MM. My Funded Futures, you get 20% off the Rapid account. Code MM. You don't get a discount for the other accounts, but still, please put my, you don't get a discount. Please put my code in anyway. Tradeify, code MM. I think it's 35% off. Lucid, 35% off. 45% for new customers, code MM. We do have a code with day traders as well, code MM. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Trying to do it from the top of the cranium. Yeah, I think we got everybody. I think we got everybody. I feel like we're going to get the pullback. I don't know, though. I don't want to be too aggressive on the funded accounts. So I'm trying to wait. Room's looking long. I mean, I don't hate the long through 818. I would like to pull back into the 80 room, to be honest. 780, which was the level that you were talking about earlier for the long. That's what I would like. A long off 780, that's initial balance as well. I like it. Stop 802. Yeah. I'm gonna short the push up here. Yeah. I don't have my light on. That's why I'm looking a little fuzzy. I just noticed that. Here, let me turn the light off. Ugh. All right, lights on. Now, a little better. We did just open a new 15-minute candle there. Doing all right, futures trader. How you doing today? We are green so far. Not huge green, but green. Oh, I might try to soup that 18 area. Mm-hmm. 877. Yeah, I got that marked out too, I think. 857 followed by 69, 93. Those levels up there. I mean, I feel like that's where we're going, but I do think a little pullback here is probably, I think this is going to be a good soup area. I think we wick it and pull back. And I'm probably just going to, I think I'm just going to go and park an order there. I'll just look for like a 10-point reaction off of it on the fundeds. And if it gets above there and it just blasts off, I mean, I just get stopped out, right? No big deal. We just get stopped out if that's the case. All right, let's post that we're live in the Discord. I didn't post that because it's not normally a time I'm live. So let's post it. Oh, let's pay attention here, though. Don't you do that to me. Don't give me the reaction before you tag me in. What up, Tony? That's dirty right there. Look at that. How much did that miss me by? 3 ticks. That's rude. That's about as rude as you get. I don't know if I leave it there now. Did it? I don't have it marked out on NQ, so I don't know if it ran that on NQ. Did it? Don't think so. The level on NQ is actually 819, so it did not run it on NQ. That is annoying, though. Look at that. Came close. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it on since it didn't run it on NQ. So I'm going to leave it on. I'm not quite sure how much room I'm going to give it, though. Not sure. All right, tagged into the ads over here, tagged in there. And Nasdaq just ran it. So now we need a reaction off that level. A soup reaction. Below like 8.13, I think I'll go stop to break even on the fundeds. Hey, PJY, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. All right, stops in. Come on. I give it to the high, I guess. There we go. Push it down. All right, now the stop's break even. It's either going to go or it's not. Thanks, Solo. Well, it's not one yet, but at least it's a free trade. It's a free trade. Need to move these below the entry. Come on, push it down. It just will not give me 10 points. I mean, it looks like that's a big move. I'm looking for 10 points. I mean, that's crazy. How slow it is. I'm looking for 10 points there. Lock in some on this one. Really want it to just jump right through that 9 EMA. It probably won't, but that's what I'm looking for it to do. Just push through there, a little overshoot. A little overshoot there on the 9 if we can get it. Rip it through there. Overshoot the 9. Nope. All right, let me pull this over here so I can concentrate on this trade here. Working my way out of it. I'm in 10 micros over here, so. We get one more shove down into there, we should be able to get out of it. Just need one more shove lower. That trade will probably have worked. It's probably going to hit the target. We've not really tested that 21 EMA like yet on this push up. Push it down. Well, that's no bueno. All right. All right, Nasdaq, I see you. I see you, Nasdaq. Oh no! What is it doing? Easy. Gets back above the high there. That will be of concern. Looks like I might want to. Normally I would be looking along up here, but I'm just like, hey, it's got to pull back at some point, right? It's got to pull back at some point. Is this going to be the pullback? What up, Allie? Dump this scam. It's not looking like it wants to dump. All right, I'm going to add one more time here. And actually, I'm going to wait, I think. I may add just one more time and just look to get out. I'm going to add there. We're just going to look to get out of this. Not even going to try to... We're not even trying to take profit. We're just looking to get out. Cover my cost. Cover the commissions and get out. Let's see if we can do that. Can we do it? You're going to hold until London? Dang. Let me see what this chart looks like. I mean, all right, let's see if we can get out here. Actually, what I might do is we may go... Let's do this. Because this could kind of... it could get a little... Could get some legs. So we'll take it down to 1. So we'll try to make a few bucks on it. Nothing crazy. I mean, it is just generating liquidity on the way up here, right? So at some point it probably runs that. We just don't know when. Oh. Man, you can't even say GAT in this video. I don't know. It doesn't look like it wants to go down. For sure. It's just holding. It's just holding. Guys, come on. Let's get this thing moving. Everybody dump it. Let's say dump it or get short with me here. Everybody pile in short. Let's start moving the market. Call Tom Sabo. Tell him to short 1 micro. Say Methodical said short 1 micro here. I mean, ES has not been able to pop that 90. If it gets above 90, then yeah, it's probably off to the races. I'm kind of counting on ES to get a pullback here. Not a big one. Let's retest 85, something like that. 86. Retest one of these lower levels here. Doesn't have to be a huge pullback. I know as soon as I close the trade and I flip long, it's going to dump. It's going to dump. It's going to rip right through there. If we can lose the 9 EMA here, we can get down there and get out of a few of these. The majority of the size. I feel okay about it holding it longer if we could get out of the first 10. Top of the hour here in about 12 minutes. 12 minutes. I'm going to move these down a little bit. I don't mind getting out of the majority of the position for basically break even, and we'll hold a couple of runner. Yeah, macro time coming up. Maybe it'll run this. This is not great trendline liquidity, but there's some there. We don't have that many touches. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. So bullish today, though. Shorting's not fun. Just test the 810. At least test that. Ultimate target 794. On the short, yeah, but I mean, I think we're probably going up to 857, probably into close, potentially. This short that I'm in here is more of like an I think trade. It's not a great setup, so just kind of an I think trade. I think we pull back. No, I'm currently short, Team Massive, but I am bullish. Ultimately, I'm bullish. I know that doesn't make sense, but even on a bullish day, you can still find shorts. So that's what we're doing. What up, Hanska? Been buying Apex eval with your code, but got an email from Apex today saying they won't sell any more evals to me. Not recently, Hanska. Why? Did they give you a reason? Did they give you a reason? I can reach out to my contact. If you want to send me your information, I can have him look into it. You're short 2. Let's go, Team Massive. Yeah, it's not cool if they just ban you for no reason. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's trying. You could guess it's your trading style plus spamming evals. I mean, I don't know that that should really be an issue, right? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're spending money. Yeah, if you don't mind, Hanska, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com or DM me in Discord. Send me your Apex username and not the, you don't have to send me the password, just username, and I'll reach out to my guy and see if he can look into it and find out what's going on. Not saying they're going to reverse the decision or anything, but at least he can give us more information. Maybe. If they don't like your money. Yeah, Solo, but I don't think that's going on with Hanska, though. I don't know. I know they did that in the past, but like I didn't think they were doing that anymore. I did not think they were doing that anymore. Where's the death candle when you need it? Where is the death candle? Where be the death candle, guys? Oh, I don't know if it's coming. I don't know if it's coming. I'm just going to clean out those 10 if it can get me out those break even. Huh. Okay. Market makers bring forth the death candle. That's right. Still looking like a bull flag here. I mean, I'm not even asking for much. Just touch the 21 EMA. Just touch the 21. Just a little kiss of the 21 EMA. We'd be fine with that. All right, we got 6 minutes to the top of the hour. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I might feel bad if it just right through there, but it took me out of 3. All right. All right, so now I'm going to move my stop to here because above this level here would be a long trigger. Macro never fails. That's right. Yeah, I could have went for more. That's all right. A few bucks more. Again, this would be a long trigger, back above 816.75. But if the price action's reasonable here, I mean, like really, it should run to there at least. It's just got to fight through that 21. Push it down. Push it down. Could have certainly got quite a bit more, but that's all right. Are we going to retest the 800 here? Get down to the 80 maybe? Can we make it all the way down to the 780? That would be a long spot for me. I'd really like a push down into the 780. Top of the hour in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, 795 makes sense too. Makes a lot of sense. But I think 780 would be a better entry. Reason is pretty simple. That's initial balance high. So you can see from earlier. Rejection, rejection. Busted through, so kind of support turned into resistance, turned into support. So I think that would be a pretty good area to kind of look for a little boop boop. But we'll see if we can get there. I will try to hold a runner down to the 780. Why is this song so low? All right, 2 minutes to the top of the hour. $680. We need $780. $680 would be good too. All right, less than 15, or no, a minute 15 seconds to the top of the hour. Listen to an old song here. A little bit old. What, Maxie? All right, come on. There's a little shove lower. I feel like this trade's taking forever, and it's like 10 points. I guess ATR is 5 on the 2 minute. I feel like I'm trading Asia. All right, who is it? Who can guess who this is? Tight, baby, like that boy got so many, and I know you got it's the clean version. Who is it? Who knows? Got to be somebody that knows. Put on the crash helmets. There's the top of the hour. Nobody knows? Oh, come on. Sounds like Bone Thug? No. Trick Daddy. Let's go, Team Massive. Team Massive knows who it is. Kamaldo knows who it is. There we go. I knew somebody had to know. That is rude. Look at that. How rude is that? How rude is that? What is the low on that candle? One tick. Rude. One tick. Come on. Oh. Quite rude. This is I'm a Thug. That's the name of this song. Here comes the long top wick. You can do it. Yeah, this used to be a good jam back in the day too. You don't really want this 2 minute to close above. You want it to kind of, it needs to reject in this area. It closed above. I'm going to get stopped. Barely closed above, but it did. Probably going to get stopped. What's that, Max? Full port short? Or full port long? What are you saying over there, Max? Death candle on the way. Let's see. We need this inversion to fail. We need to close below 810. I don't know that it will. I mean, we're so bullish today. What breed I got? I got that 3-foot wiener. I got that 3-foot wiener everybody's jealous of. It's called a Dotson. A Dotson. But I know what you were thinking. I know what you were thinking. Dirty minded. The market is dead, guys. Somebody poke it. Wake that shit up. It's moving so slow. Oh. Yeah. ES made a new high here. Nasdaq did not. Let's see if this SMT holds. Just a little wick high there on the ES. All right. Come on. Get below the 10s. Get below the 10s. Needs to close below 10 here on the 2 minute in order for it to wreck this inverse. This inversion. Can it wreck it? Tell you guys what, if we get to 8,400 subs during this stream, we'll do another giveaway. We need 20 more subscribers. So Sean, I need you to reach out to every one of your friends and get them to subscribe. Thank you. You the man. All right, this thing's well, I was about to speak too soon. I was like, this thing's about to fail, but maybe not. Might have left equal highs there. I can't tell. What up, Discipline, Futures Trader? All right, Allie, appreciate you. Yes, come on, hit it. Hit it. I celebrated too soon. We celebrated too soon. All right, now that inversion did fail, so that's good. He passed last year. He lived a long, good life, 14 years. Your kid died at 14 years old? Is that what you're saying? That's crazy. No matter when they die, that's still crazy, you know? I'm going to take that there, guys. Sorry to hear that. Just wanted to follow up with you to see if you had a chance to look at the email about prop firm dashboard. I did not look at that, elusive. Oh, your dog. Good. Not that that's good, but that's better than a kid. Oh, you just said I missed my boy. I was like, wait, man, you missed your boy and he was 14 years old? Like, that's young. I thought you were talking about a kid. Dog, yeah, dogs are like family too, though. Elusive, can you send me that email again, man? I didn't. It's lost in the shuffle somewhere. I appreciate it. Might take some work to get through here. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Might take some work to get through here. Equal lows at 96. I'm going to be looking for 780 for my final. Going to be looking for 780 as my final target. Or maybe front run it by a point or two. No, actually, we can just keep it at 780. Thank you. Oh, you don't have any kids, but you love your dog like a son. Yeah. Hey, as hard as it is, though, Carnaldo, get a new dog. I mean, it doesn't replace the old dog, but it helps. Dun, dun, dun. We'll see, Team Massive. Probably not, but we won't be in for that move down. I actually probably will try along at 780 if we get there. Just get another dog. Yeah, I've had a bunch of Dachshunds, so not a bunch, maybe like 5 or 6. 5 or 6 of Dachshunds. Those are my favorite dogs. My kids want other dogs, but Dachshunds it is for me. Sorry, kids. I told them they could name this dog. So I was like, you can name the dog. And then I showed up. I got the dog for like 3 or 4 days before they came home. Because, you know, I have joint custody with their mother. And so I was calling him Max the whole time. I was like, yeah, you guys can name him, but his name's Max. And so for a couple of weeks, my daughter tried to call him Coco. I was like, no, his name's Max. She's like, no, his name is Coco Max. All right, that's what you can call him, but his name's Max. So, oh, let's go, Dad, da baby. Who loves you more, your kids or your dog? Probably your kids, because I've heard that if you die, let's say you're locked in the house and you die with your dog, that your dog will eventually eat you. I don't know. Have you guys heard that? I've heard that. I don't know whether it's true, but that's what I've heard. And I don't think my kid would eat me, so I'd say my kid. Only the cats. Max, would you eat me, bro? Max said, hey, if they're the only food, I'm going to start chewing on you. He's like, I'll chew on your face last. No, I mean, I've seriously heard that. There was like some sort of, I don't know how they would know that, but I don't know how they would know it. That's not a good candle. Only if there's ketchup. Yeah, he needs a little flavor. A little salt and pepper, ketchup. That's not a big enough. I mean, that's a big enough pullback for this leg, technically, for you to take the long. But we got all of this down below. I would think we'd want to run it. 794s at least. That's kind of what I would think. But I don't know. Looks like we might get stopped. Maybe. Lower high, maybe. Huh. Well. Come on, push it down. Previous week high, not too far away, 893. Yeah, I mean, I'm bullish. I'm just looking for a pullback. I'm bullish overall, though. See, I told you can't, Carnado. Your dog will eat you. Let's go, Texie.
Here we go again.
All right. I think I'm going to get stopped. I feel like this thing's about to go. DMX. I think you're good. I love this song. This DMX song used to be jam back in the day. I can't play too much of it because it's the dirty version. A lot of cursing. I don't want to offend anybody. You know, I don't want to offend anybody. Man, the market is so dead, guys. It's just grinding higher. Yes, it's holding below the 69.90, which is kind of that next level of resistance there. If we can stay below there, we probably continue down, at least to some degree, but it's kind of testing it for the third or fourth time here. It looks like it's probably going to squeeze through there. We may not get any kind of like quick movement. I mean, maybe not for the rest of the day, potentially. Yeah, Tech T, it's bad, right? All right, I'm out of that. There's the breakout. Did ES pop through the... Yeah, it just popped through there. Gotta do what a man's gotta do. I mean, ATR on the 2-minute is 6 points. It's terrible. That is terrible, I tell you. Now, are we going to get like a wick eater here? Are we going to get a wick eater here? Or is this going to be a pushback to the downside? I would lean towards saying it's probably going to be a wick eater. Closing your long and switching. I don't know, Neo. I'm thinking of longing here. I'm thinking on it. I think it is safer to wait for the long. This could, I mean, you could short here again too, but may have to wait for the 330 candle to kind of get an idea. What are you guys thinking? You guys thinking we're pushing up into the end of the day, or are we going to sell off? Are we running out of energy here? I don't know. I mean, ES just wicked through that resistance level. I don't know. Tough call here. Top of the 4-hour wedge. Omnius, do you stream? I saw somebody on this morning, or was it? I think it was this morning. Might have been last night. Might have been yesterday. Name Omnius. Was that you? Yeah, I guess that was you, huh? Yeah, I did a pop you on for a minute. Saw you had that. You done grew your beard out. It's about to hit the fan. I don't know, Ponzi. Like, it's hard to know. I mean, I was leaning towards like a pullback, but like now I don't know. Silver eval 647. Let's go. Oof. Now it's starting to move. I don't know. I got this feeling this thing's just going to rip higher. But I don't want to go in too heavy. I'll go 2 mics. I'm going to go 2 mics. And we'll target... Well, we do have that gap up there. I mean, if it pulls back here, I don't want to really marry the long, but with the idea here, if it pulls back into the 780s, it's only 40 points with 2 micros. We can add into that. I just think the more that I don't know, the thing is, we are building structure below that key resistance. Tough to know. The gopher whisker was the top. Yeah, Devin, that's always the way it works, right? but that's okay. I'll sacrifice myself for you guys. I mean, typically I would agree with you. I would say like, oh, just a little liquidity grab so it can finally go lower. And that may ultimately be what it is, but I don't know. We've just been so bullish today. We'll see. Gold's pushing back up here, approaching the 4,500 again. Oil's kind of pulling back there, 57s. YM 49,750 on the push up. Whack-a-mole. Fa-pow. You been full porting? Dang. That sucks. You bounce back? Let's go. You will bounce back for sure. Hey, just remember, full porting it's not going to do you any good, full porting. Don't do that. Unless it's an eval. If it's an eval, no big deal. Do it all you want, but on the fundeds, don't do it. We got 83 viewers and we have 8,381 subs. All right. I mean, ES did not close above that resistance at all. That might be the sign we're going down. But, I don't know. We are the top 1%. Yeah. Hell, Nasdaq really didn't close above it either. Ugh. Do we lose that 11 area? Retest the 800? Yeah. What up, Sherry? Where you been, Sherry? Haven't seen you in a minute. Post-payout degenerate syndrome is real. I agree. Don't worry about the evals. Well, what I mean by that, Sir Dawes, is if you're going to full port something, it should be an eval, right? Not a funded account. And if you're not gonna, there's no point in passing the eval if you're just gonna blow the funded, right? So, from that perspective, yeah, if you're not to the point where you can consistently get payouts, this dog, then you should probably treat the evals just like they're a funded account. So it really just depends on where you're at in your trading journey. Oh, you're in the office working? That sucks. You're at the don't quit your day job? Yeah. That's a thing. This dog. You're at I need a day job level? I might be there soon too. Need a little supplemental. I got 4 minutes here until the new 15-minute candle. Maybe it'll kind of give us an idea as to what might happen. Higher, low, higher, low, higher, low for now. Actually, what am I? A little bit of a 2-minute long setup here, actually. We wicked into the 21. Pick up the devil at me. A little bit of a 2-minute setup here. Could add into the long here if I wanted to. Do I want to is the question. I don't know. I'm going to add. Stop really could be, well, actually, you know what? 801. I mean, I really could just put the stop at 801, and that could be, because, like, I feel like if it breaks that, we're probably going to go down. What are we in? 3 micros? Yeah, just 3. Trade anything doing the workout. We get a bus. Can we open AI robots? What? Oh. Enron, Elon, Tesla puts NVIDIA hype. You go meltdown. VIX go green. You guys lose me on some of these chats, man. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we got a new 15-minute candle coming here. A minute and a half. Ugh. Oh, do we just rip up here? I don't know. Don't know. Possibly. Can it rip up here at the new 15-minute candle? It might can. I mean, I think we get back above the 20 here. We can kind of squeeze. That's not getting above the 20. Go. Go. RTY. All right, rip it. You kind of get the little fake lower here. Let's go. Go. Squeeze it. ES to all-time high? I don't know. All right, Neo. Probably not today. I don't even know where the all-time high is. I'm going to go stop to break even at 819. Get your tail up there. 94? Is that really the all-time high? The epic historical fat finger crash sell-off and markets are halted. You might be waiting for a moment. Come on. Let's go. Get it up there. It's just not going. Yeah, NQ all-time high is up there. All right, guys, I'm going to move this one to break even. I don't want to give back any profits here. It's just really not moving. There we go. Get through there. Knew it. Rude. Oh. Calling all Sabo bots, move this shit. Yeah, dang it. Now it's still wanting to go. I mean, I don't mind it going. I'm still in it in a few accounts here, but not in those accounts. I think it's going to go. Today is the day. I don't know. You lied to me. I mean, the more I look at this thing does feel like it wants to roll over. It does feel that way. Yeah, this is tough fish lips. Definitely not a power hour. It feels like Asia hour. I thought after 3:30 it would give us a little insight, but it really didn't. I do. All right, there's the 19. Squeeze comes right after I close it. I should have waited on that 19. I knew that. I knew better. I knew better. So NQ is at the high right now. Micro is not. Stop to break even here. Been chasing for 10 points over an hour. Yeah, fish lips, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. I gave up on the short there, but yeah, huge push through there. The high on actually NQ, but ES or micros scraggling behind. All right, got about 23 minutes left in the day here. Let's see kind of what can happen. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Again, if we get to 8,400, we'll do another account giveaway. I know that's 18 more subs. If you guys can manufacture it somehow. If not, we'll probably get there tonight in the Asia session. I think I'll be on tonight 8 to 10. Maybe 7 to 10, but at a minimum 8 to 10 tonight. At a minimum. Here's our P&L for today on this account. Up 200. Well, maybe 200. Depends on how this trade ends. And then, well, trying to get up there to the 30. Can it make it? I think it does. Maxie, come on, bud. He goes crazy when he hears somebody in the other room. If the door is shut. He doesn't like that. All right, come on, hit that target. Don't just breathe on it. Go hit it. Go hit that thing. Again, Nasdaq's already above the high. MNQ hasn't made it, but I think it will. I think it might. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You guys see that? You see that? One tick. One tick. Don't be rude. Be nice, Nasdaq. Be the sweet girl. Get through there. Just one tick. I mean, you're one tick away. What's the deal? It's okay to have a little bit of expansion. 10 points. It's okay. You can do it. You wanna. There we go. All right, let me adjust the stop. I'm targeting the previous day close up there, 857. Here's the funded account trades. Not much to speak of today. Not much to speak of. You can see we did not get a trade on all of them, so unfortunately. Basically break even on a few. Let's see. All right, yes, it's trying to get above that 90 and hold. Let's see if it can. If it can, moonshot. If it can't, I get stopped. You've been saying that all day. If Vicky was a girl, she wouldn't be the sweet one. I don't know, sometimes. Made 1,400 points today and can't get the final 10. Yeah. What about trades? Don't forget Murderbot coming up in 6 minutes. Metabot. The Metabot. ES did not hold that 69.90 level. Let's see if it can kind of squeeze above it and get through there and hold. Hit that like button if you guys haven't already. Subscribe. We do appreciate it. One final reminder, I'm not going to beat a dead horse, but Apex 90% off sale does end tonight. They did extend the $65 lifetime activation fee until January the 11th, but you got to buy the accounts today. If you want to help support the channel, the code is MYTH, M-Y-T-H. That's the only prop firm that my code is MYTH on. And then Bulanox 91% off also ends today. It also does rebill at 91%. Use code MM for that. To appreciate your support. What up, bro? And as always, take Prop Trader 40% off, no activation fee. Daily payouts. That is my favorite prop firm, if you didn't know. So we're currently in the long. We'll just see what happens. We'll see if the murder bot stops us out or if it just keeps going. I'm okay with it just murder botting all the way up to the 850s. It can do it. What do you guys think? You think it's got it in it? Can it do it? Murder bot directly to the 850s. Guys, we got 50 likes and 95 people watching. We can do better than that. You should like as soon as you enter the stream. That's just, that's just courtesy. I'd do the same for you. Here's the thing. There is kind of a lot of a little bit of a trend line down below. I always try to when we're coming into the murder bot, I always ask myself where does the liquidity reside, right? Where's it at? Well, you got a little bit of a trend line here. It's not perfect. 1, 2, 3, the fourth one gets through there. It could kind of run. You also still kind of have this one down here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I selected the wrong thing here. So yeah, I don't know. Could it eat this up at the murder bot? It could. Will it? I don't know. Hopefully not. Maybe a retest of 790s potential. We're going to find out a lot here in just a moment. You was first in the stream and you forgot solo. Oh, rude. You the man, Howard. Thank you.
Shine when it's on.
Maybe it can go. All right, guys, 2 minutes until the murder bite. I like this candle here. Of course, what it does before there, it doesn't really give you an idea as where it's going to go. The murder bot, Raul. It's when all the orders are closed out or whatever. Institutions close their orders. Market on close. And usually get a pretty wicky candle at that time. Let me give it a little help today. Let me give it a little help. That's a thumb. You dirty-minded people. I know what you thought I was drawing. So dirty-minded. How do you guys even survive? Such a dirty mind. But yeah, watch it roll if you're not familiar with it. Watch this timer here when it hits 0. Watch what happens. My lean is it probably runs lower down to 794. But I'm only saying that because I want it to go to 857. A big old Robert? Yeah, it could be that. So... Hey, Fish Lips, you're scalping for those points, right? You don't think it's going to have much momentum? On slow days, it usually does, though. You don't usually trade this time of day? Yeah. So here it goes, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wiki, wiki, wiki. Wiki, wiki, wiki. That was a huge candle. I mean, 12 points. Give it a moment. Give it a little rest moment, and then it'll go. Just trying to pass another eval. What up, Carlos? A little bit of a nothing burger. Took a banger trade on that sell before 70 points with 3 minis. Let's go. 12K payout, Bassett. That's amazing. Well, we got another one at 355. I would say they normally go the opposite direction of each other, but that one really didn't go anywhere. Me too, Matty Matt. Trust me. Getting the circle of death on my stream over here. All right, there it goes. Me too, Matty Matt. Me too. Come on. Hold it up here and go. Don't pull back on me. That's rude. So rude. I could kind of see it coming, though. Do I long here? Stabbing long. Probably could have waited for a little bit more of a pullback, but stop has to be 811. That's where I should have longed from right there. Just going to add since I didn't long there to begin with. Know someone that got a payout denied lately? What's the process to get out of that? Solo, you have to get to payout, get denied, and then you just got to trade 6 $50 days, and you can flip 2 days. So you need 8 traded days, 6 $50, and you can flip 2 traded days. Crystal actually got denied for the same thing, and she's requesting payout tonight. She's requesting payout tonight. She got her 6 $50 days in, and her she got a $50 loser, 6 $50 winners, and then a flip day today. She's taking $900. Come on, rip it. Not that way. She's the breadwinner at this point. Hey, let's go, Bassett. You the man. Silver's flying. Where's Silver? Oh, I got it over here. It is. That was with Apex Black Phoenix. Yeah. 5 $50, or I'm sorry, it's 6 $50 days. 6 $50 days and then 2 flip days. Did I say 5? You need 8 traded days. So 6 $50 days. They have to at least be $50 profit days. And then you can flip 2 days. So I think she said she's requested 917. Do you know if the 1 day to pass for Apex continues? Yes, it does. Apex is always 1 day to pass. Bart. Bulanox is also 1 day to pass, and Bulanox is 91% off, and it rebuilds at 91%. Use code MYTH, MYTH, for Apex, and then MM for Bulanox. MM for everything except for Apex. There's the 55 algo. Didn't do much. It might take the 4 p.m. to get us up to that 857 or to get us down to 794. I mean, those are the 2 options. Just being honest. Is it 5 $50 days? I thought it was 6. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, she did 6. So as of right now, she's got more payouts than me. Oh, no. This year. Oh. What am I going to do? Did they ask her for proof? No. Not yet, anyway. They said, what's your strategy? Buy low, sell high. Oh, so it's $5 $50 or more. Okay, well, I made her do 6 fish lips. Oops. She did 6. She got 6 $50 winners and then 1 $50 loser and then a flip. So I end up adding an extra $250 to the payout. So we'll see if it's approved or not. She's going to request tonight. It should be. How's my experience with Lucid? I like them. I like Lucid a lot. I like that they send you a daily email to show kind of where you were for that day. Now, if you had a bad day, you know, you're like, I don't want to see that email. But I like they send you that email like that. So. Remember, Lucid's 35% off right now, 25K at the 50K account, and you get an extra 10% off using code MM if you are a new customer for your first 2 accounts. Fish Lips, I want it to go up. I want it to go up. Yeah, it's one-time payment, Solo, which is nice. All right, let's get this going. Let's ride. You get the extra. Yeah, you get the extra for the first 2 accounts that you purchase. You get 45% off. You get 40% off the direct to funded accounts, whatever they call that. The Lucid Direct. It's MM, Bassett. My code is MM with everybody except for Apex. Apex is Myth. Everybody else is MM. I'm going to keep bugging Apex until they give me that code back. Or until they actually give me that code. That'd be nice. And then people will use Myth still. They should give me both of the codes and make both of them active for me. That'd be nice. All right, here comes the final minute and 5 seconds. Let's see if we can just squeeze to the moon. I'm not so sure we will, but hey, you know, one can hope. If it does start to squeeze, we may add. Armed and dangerous. Rip it. Final 30 seconds. Oh, come on. Come on. Get that thing, turn that thing green. Turn that thing back green. I don't like it. I missed it. All right, there we go. It's the final moments. I might try to blast the short here. It just dumped, took my stop, hit the trend line, and bounced. That's rude. I do have to be careful here because Bulenox is weird at the close. Very weird at the close. I felt like it was going to push down at the close, but, you know, trying to be optimistic there. All right, I'm going to, Just thinking about stabbing short. All right, I'm going to stab here short. Come on. This is with minis here, guys. Get down there. Get down there. Looks weak. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. All right, stop me out. That's all right. We'll call that a day. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Do we make it to the, what do we make it to? No, 8383. Why, that is a magical number. 8400 sounds better. All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. We will be back at 8 p.m. tonight at the very latest. Maybe earlier if I feel like it. But at the very latest, it'll be 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like button for me on the way out. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Remember, 91% off Billinox code MM ends tonight. 90% off Apex code MYTH ends tonight. So don't come in here tomorrow looking for 90% off accounts. You ain't going to get them. So appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash